watch CrewtonRamone'sMath.com. Math Bunny.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 80, here I come.
Okay, let's play some math. What do you say?
Yeah! Yeah!
What are you building?
Airplane.
An airplane. Okay, cool. All right, so we're playing with different blocks. What?
16.
What's this one?
100.
100.
And these
And I flip it over on this side. What is it?
X square.
All right, very good. All right, now look at this. This. All right, this
Up and down.
is
X square.
X squared. This is 100. But see, for them, they're gonna have a hard time seeing these, so we're gonna leave it on this side because I'd have to like put down a black cloth or something because this kind of blends in. So, can we just call this X squared, even though it's got the hundreds on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Or I could call it 100. We can use our imagination and say anything we want. As long as I tell you what we're doing, they're looking at themselves in the monitor. Quit looking at yourselves in the monitor. So, well, I'll tell you what. Let's play hundreds first.
Okay.
100.
100.
100. And see, we're not even going to mess with these pieces anymore, hardly at all, because we already know what would fit in the corners from playing with the bigger pieces, right? So let's put these over here. Oh, wait. So what? This is 10. Do I have one unit? Do I have a unit running around here that's already broken off?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Here is one unit. Right?
Yay!
One. Look how tiny that is.
Yay.
One unit, a 10, and 100. But if we're in algebra, if we're in base X, that would be a 1, a unit.
It's
Little
a
tiny
word.
guy. Yeah, put him down. Put him here. This would be a... What would this be if this were in base X? X.
X.
What would this be?
100.
But we're in base X now. We're doing algebra. What do we call it when we're in algebra?
X squared.
X squared. Very good. All right. So the point of this is, look, we can do bigger things because watch this. Oh, let's do this concept quickly. 100, 200, 300. Count with me. 400, 500,
500.
600,
600.
700,
700.
800,
800.
900,
900.
and then I add one more. What do I get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1.
10. Do we say 1000?
100.
1000. Do we say 1000?
No.
What do we say? Do we know?
100. No.
1000.
Whoa.
1000. And look at this. Can you see that 1000 is 10 by 100? Now look at this. Look at this. Wait. Look at this.
100.
Look at this.
A stick 100.
A stick 100. 100 the long way. Now look at this. It's 100 this way.
Yeah.
All right? But it's 1 this way. See that? All right. Look. So here I have 100. We can count it a different way. 100. Put it down and put on top of here. 200. Can we get it on there? See, they usually work with older students with these because they're so squirrely. All right. 300. Keep going. 400. Oh, we need more hundreds. Here's another 100.
500.
500. Look, I got a bunch more
Some
of these.
people are watching me.
Some people over here are watching. There's a
Some
dinosaur watching. There's this guy watching.
and
There's that guy watching.
All
Alright, how many hundreds did we have? Try to get them on here quickly before we run out of time because we only have
506.
1, 2, 3.
We
We're counting by
only
hundreds.
have-
300, 400, 500, 600,
We only have
700,
Do we have a little bit of time? 800.
800, 900, and then we gotta get them all in one. Oh, there you go. So we can see they're saying 1,000.
Can I do something with this you?
Okay, so now can we see? Look at this.
The dinosaur wants to do something.
Look at this. Okay, the dinosaur would like to do some.
He
All right.
would.
Hey, look at hey guys, look at this. Let's see over here. Look at this. I have, in base x, what's this one called? This is an x square. Okay, so if I got an x square right there, is it x square? Alright, what's this one? Wouldn't this also just be an x square?
Yes.
Ooh, look, it's x to the second power. The long way. We just stretched it out.
Yes.
Okay? So cool. So this is x.
I know.
This is x squared. What's this?
100.
Rooster boy. What's this?
And that was the way Rooster Boy.
Oops, sorry. Cheetah boy. What? What's this? I did. What's this?
100?
And if if we're counting in base x, this is x square. Just like this, it's the same one. Okay? All we did was we took these guys and we zipped it out and made them longer and longer and longer until I had an x square. See it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is an x square. Now what would we call this, do you think, then? In base x.
What is this one?
That's what I'm asking you. What do you think it would be? This one, for the benefit of those watching at home, is x this way. See, it's x this way, and it's x square this way. What do you think it is? If it's x this way and it's x square this way, what comes after 2?
4.
What comes after 2?
3.
This is x to the third. Now, see, many people, this is where we leave all other systems in the dust because we keep it flat and we stay in arithmetic. So we can do problems like, oh, look at this. Let's just get some. Oh, here, hold on. We got to clear off. We got a mess going on here. All right, so now we've got it cleaned off a little bit and we can see. What are these guys looking at? These guys are looking at an x to the third. Right? And now, look, we can do stuff like this. I'm going to build something, and they're going to keep it positive here.
He was stopping on it.
And see, even we're going to have to change the camera around or get it so that it's more direct, or I don't know what we're going to do. But anyway, all right, so here's this, where I have, let's just count the sides. Let's just count the sides. This side over here would be x plus how many would fit there? Can you see how many units would fit there?
4.
4 units, but just the edge would be x plus 2, right? You're correct. It would be 4. Now, what would the distance be this way? You're a guy right here. What's he walking across?
100.
What do we call this? See, it's very important to know what the names of the pieces are.
X squared.
X squared. So we got an x squared plus how many? 2. All right. So if I was going to factor this whole thing and see what I have here, let me write it out for a second. Okay, got carried away, forgot to turn the camera back on. All right, so all we were doing is counting the big square, the big rectangle that we made. And we found that this is an x to the third, so we have x to the third plus 2x squared plus 2x plus 4.
Yeah.
Right? And we can say that the sides, one side, when I factor this, and see I have some kids that are in high school that are very unhappy to see this, is x plus 2, just like you counted over here, x plus 2. And sometimes I use, because it's faster than trying to fool around with the little green guys, I can put this here. You can see the edge now, it's just x plus 2, right?
Yeah, white.
And then I can see, what's this side? Cheetah boy.
Cheetah boy.
What is this? Where's your guy? Where's your man? Get your man up here. Okay. These guys, what are they looking at if they just look at this one side? What's this one called?
X squared.
X squared plus how many over there? Let's go walk over here and take a good look. 2. Okay. So look, we just factored that. We just factored it into a binomial and a trinomial. X, right, squared plus 2. Well, actually, it's not a trinomial. It's just a right, it's quadratic, but it's just a binomial that way because I didn't put enough pieces in. So let's make it bigger.
Okay.
Okay, Because actually it is a trinomial, just the middle coefficient is 0, and that's going right over their heads. But alright, let's do a bigger one. Okay, so now we just added this over here. And in fact, if we look over here, that should look familiar to some of you, because this is, and by the way, this rectangle is pretty much built for the people watching, although it's fine for you guys too. This would be a division problem, not a multiplication problem. If it was multiplication for the students in the room, it would be built this way. But I wanted them to be able to count the edges easily. See, I'm trying to put them in a situation where they don't fail. Alright, anyway, so we'll get more on this. This is just an introductory video. So I just added this over here, and now look at it this way. What do I have? This is x plus 2. Did that change?
No.
Cheetah boy, did this change over here?
No.
No. Alright, so it's still just x plus 2. Now we got to count this and change it around, because we have more. We added an x square, right? How many x squared do I have? 1, 2, 3, and that one's an actual square. Right? So how many do I have?
X squared.
How many of them do I have?
2x squared.
There's 2. What about that one?
X squared.
So how many do I have? If I have, count please.
2x squared.
Bring me your finger. Count.
1, 2, 3.
So how many x squared do I have?
3.
3x squared, even though they don't look like 3x squared because 2 of them are the skinny guys, and these are still all just x squared. How many x do I have? Count over here, please. Bring your guy over and have him count.
4.
Oh, he already counted them. 4x. And how many units?
4x.
And how many units are here?
10, 20.
How many units are in here?
4.
In the corner.
4.
Thank you. 4.
4.
Where were you counting 10 and 20? Those are x's.
Oh,
Right? We're staying in algebra. Okay, now that's the problem with using them on this side when you have little kids, right? But like I said, if I had this flipped over, those guys barely be able to see it.
X.
Okay, that's an x, you're right. Okay, now, so the other thing I've seen people do, and it takes forever, is actually take Sharpies and color these guys solid. And it takes forever. Oh my gosh. Anyway, alright, so we counted all this. We had an x to the third, 1, 2, 3x squared, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4x, and 4 units there. Now I want to count this side. I want to count this side. Where's your man? Where's your man?
My man.
Where'd your man go?
My man went right here.
There he is. Oh, your man's over here. Alright, so fine. Here's this guy. What does he see on this side? Going along here, just the edge, what do I see?
X squared.
X square. Look over here. Plus how many? We got dinosaurs and everybody's looking.
Plus 2x.
How many x? Just the edge.
2x.
Just the edge.
1x. 1x.
Point to the 1x, please. Yes, there it is. 1x. And how many units on the end there? 1, 2. See them?
4.
Wait, so there's 4 of them total, but just along the edge. Okay, so I have an x. Now I have a middle term that you can see. Plus 2. Right?
Yeah, white.
Now, so there I have x squared and x plus 2. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can anybody see this? Alright, pretty simple. And now, if we fooled around with our quadratic, you will find that this is impossible to factor. So you could use your quadratic to find the other 2 zeros if you were doing pre-calculus and trying to find zeros on a expression like this. Anyhow, we're going to fool around with this some more, and you'll see that all we're doing is playing rectangles. And in the next video, I'm going to make and show you the next step, which would be x to the 4th. Right? In fact, well, you know what? Let's use that really quick. All it is a big blue one. Look at that.
Yeah, it's good.
We call it the 10,000 square, which it really is. But look, I can't even get it in the picture. It's so big. It takes up the whole thing.
Hey, I handle it. CrewtonRamoneClassMath.com for more.